Okay, beginning ukulele players. Here's some simple music theory to get you started. First thing we need to know is what is a note? It is defined as a frequency of sound or a pitch. It's found on certain frets and strings. So right away on our ukulele, we've got 4 notes here. I'm holding this as if I was a right-handed ukulele player. So the first string is going to be a G, then a C, second is an E, and the first is an A. So right there you got 4 different notes. Those are certain pitches. The other thing to realize is that you got to learn what's a low note versus a high note. Your third string is the thickest, so that's going to give you the lowest tone. Okay? First string is higher, so that one's higher. So right there, you can hum the difference too. And then go in between from an unfretted string, let's say the first string, okay, you hear how every time as you go up the frets, it goes higher and higher in your pitch. So now if we would take our third finger in ukulele talk, that's number 1, that's number 2, that's number 3, sometimes called your ring finger. If we take our third finger and place it on the first string, third box, or what we call fret, and we pluck that first string, that is a certain note. That is called a C note. If we go ahead and we strum all the strings with that, that is what is known as a chord, which is our second term. And a chord is defined as actually 3 or more notes played or strummed together. I was thinking of the power chord that we hear in rock. Basically, that's a 2 note, and it doesn't quite count. The music gurus would disagree with me. So that's a chord, and that actually is called a C chord. Next concept is meter, which is groups of pulses or beats. It's also called the time signature. Most music that you're going to hear is going to be in groups of 4. So there'll be 4 beats in every measure. And it may be so you might hear something like 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. You can kind of feel a little pulse there. And that's we're always counting to 4 when we're playing in 4/4 time. And there is another time called 3/4 that is used a lot. We'll talk about that later on, but not for now. The last thing we need to talk about is tempo. Tempo is basically the speed at which the music or exercise is played. We can play the music slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, or faster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The most important thing about tempo is the tempo you pick to start the song. You need to keep that throughout the whole song, and sometimes it's not easy to do. Sometimes you speed up the song or you slow it down. That's something that needs to be practiced and comes with experience. So that's the end of part 1. I really encourage you to go to part 2 of Simple Music Theory. We'll learn about what measures are, what rhythm is, and how to start strumming your ukulele. Hope to see you there.